some amazing other credit bureaus as well, which are out there. But look, there are various kind of credit decisioning processes which are out there. There are some banks and financial institutions which only rely on these bureaus. There are fintech companies like ourselves which are looking at some alternate data on the consumer and looking beyond the credit bureau scores of people. So you can't say that what is good and what is bad. It's ultimately upon the company, which is the lending company, and what are their policies and procedures to lend money. But what I can tell you is that if everybody is looking at the same bureau score and you're creating a company which is also looking at the bureau score before lending, then there's no innovation which is out there. So if you look at a company like ourselves, we would take a lending decision before looking at your bureau score, right? So that's I think that's what the differentiation is, which is out there.
Wonderful. Deviji, can you just throw some light on you have a very niche segment. There's nothing to compare. No other players are there doing this. So how have schools responded, especially in smaller towns? Because your website says you are in 40 plus towns. I'm
Yes.
sure a lot of them would be smaller towns. So
Yes.
which is the most smallest town where you have reached, and what is the feedback, that on ground feedback from the school side? How are they taking, or is school not a partner in this business?
Yeah. So the smallest town we have gone is actually in the northeast in Siliguri itself.
Oh,
Right. So
Siliguri
yeah,
is a big town.
right. I think schools. See, schools. There is a need for them anyway. So finance peer. Currently, if you look at, though we are doing the business of just fee financing, the vision of finance peer is basically there is anything there is anything related to financial transaction, be it
Oh,
schools fees, be it insurance of their premises or the buses and all those things, right? Anything related to ERPs, anywhere, or collection, right? Anywhere the school's transaction is involved in terms of money, finance peer has to have a touch point there, right? That is one of the vision of finance peer. So to answer your question, the schools definitely basically need a money in terms of working capital, because the behavior of people, if you look at schools payments, are being generally made in a quarterly basis, right?
oh,
And 70 to 80% of people, and I live in a post society in Hyderabad here, even if people have money, they will prefer to give the money in quarterly basis, because that is the smartness of spending money, right? There is no need to pay money in the beginning, where you can do it in a installment, right? So
oh,
this concept we have taken up to the next level, where we are saying to the school that the money will give you on day one. If the parent is defaulting, the risk is mine. Okay. And a lot of people don't know, what we do is basically we also protect the parents. So in our system, let's say you are a parent who is taking a loan, and unfortunately something happens to you, you die. There is no company in the entire world probably is doing this. We take care of the school's kids education till class 12,
oh.
free. Yeah. Right. Look at
Is
the
there an
kind of,
element of charity built into your business, or this is,
this is no,
how
this
do you
is
explain it?
this is we are doing with our partner Tata AIG, right?
Okay.
So we pay some premium, right?
Oh, oh,
And that premium is built into the pricing model, where it's not like we are doing a lot of parents, when they see this product, no, they like consider finance pure as god, right? Because they can't believe that this kind of product exists. How can you give something free of cost, right? Insurance and everything. And recently something happened to one parent. We have around 30-40,000 plus people currently who are accessing the service. One parent is actually died, and finance were and they were like, wow, if this insurance piece would not have been there, then probably their kids next education might have been in trouble, right? So the way Nitya was talking about trust, lending business is actually built upon trust anyway, right? Any money related transaction is built on trust, right? So here we are trying to create a trust for the parents, we are trying to create a trust for the school, right? So if school is getting the money, working capital on day one, then the school is never going to say no, right? Because they can use that working capital somewhere else.
oh,
Whereas the parent is still paying in monthly installments, and they are getting more number of installments rather than quarterly. We are asking them just pay in monthly, right? So it's a win-win situation for the parent, for us, and for the school. So there is nothing to lose for anybody, and that's why this innovative idea actually works. And we are not doing. People think that we are doing for charity. No, we make money.
So
Yeah.
could you give us some idea of the numbers? How much worth of fees you have paid? You must have paid in last calendar year, the 2020 year.
Oh, we see this, as I said, we started the company as a P2P lending company, right?
True.
And after 1 year, we started this model. In 2 years, we have done close to 80-90 crores of fees financing, given the support to the parents. That means that's the amount we are talking about in terms of disbursals.
And what will be the number of schools you are associated with?
Oh, that is huge. So currently, if we are around 3,000 schools partners with us. But looking at the number of disbursal that we have done, you might see the number is less because a lot of school came this year to us.
Okay.
So yeah, and there is a challenge in executing this, especially in COVID year, doing it entirely, right? Because a lot of school which were partnered with us, a lot of them actually, if you look at, they have a message given to the parents that during COVID year, you may not pay the fees. A lot of school actually facing those problems, right? So those conversion has not happened. Otherwise, you could have seen double, triple the number that I'm talking about actually.
Okay. Nitya ji, these are last set of question. I'll start with you commenting upon the ticket size. This pay later business, for smaller amounts, does it work? I mean, the logic says that if I have a smaller kind of a bill to pay, okay, I'll pay later. Have you seen any kind of shift or growth in the average ticket size of the customer? How is it going up? Has it like gone multiple times up, or is it like what is it? If you can throw some data and number around pay later model. And you're on mute, sir.
The classic Zoom problem, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so the way we think about it is, and how we are building our businesses, we believe that if we are able to engage a consumer, then they will use Simple for everything, right? And therefore we over-index on engagement. I'll give you an example. An average customer uses Simple roughly 8 times in a month, okay, for all sorts of transactions.
And this average customer is a resident of a bigger city or a smaller city?
Yeah, typically 80%, 75 to 80% of our customers would be in a tier 1 city, Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Chennai, and so on, right? So yes.
You didn't take Delhi. Is Delhi not part?
Delhi,
Okay.
Noida, Gurgaon, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And this customer is also a millennial and employed, English speaking typically, and very much native to mobile, what I call, right? So these people are in their normal life using services like Uber, Netflix, Spotify, Ghana, Savan, Amazon, etc. Very savvy customer. They have access to pretty much everything. Debit cards. They don't have credit cards for the most part yet, but they have debit cards, they have UPI, they have wallets, etc. And they use Simple for an experience of online purchases. So to answer your question, in our case, we have seen overall ticket sizes now double than, let's say, pre-COVID levels. And the reason is less about what we are doing. It's just like more, our business is a two-sided marketplace. We are adding merchants on one end, consumers on the other end. And as we are adding more and more merchants, just the use cases keep on diversifying. So it's not something that we are trying to do very hard, but it's just happening. But yeah, I mean, like, so for instance, I would say pre-COVID, if an average transaction size was 200 rupees, right now is about 450, 500 rupees. But that's, the right way to think about it. It's just not one loan transaction. It's typically, 7-8 transactions in a month, right? So 400-500 rupees, 7-8 transactions account for about 3,000, 4,000 rupees of a bill, and people that pay that bill, right? So that's kind of like what we have seen. The bill sizes are now double, and it's primarily because of we are adding a lot of retailers. Just to give you a sense, in the last 3 months alone, we have tripled our number of retailers. So grown 3x. So of course, that means consumers are, using Simple on more and more places.
Thanks. Yogi ji, I'll put the last question to you. I just want your views on two specific points. In 5 years from now, how do you see your business, your ecosystem of specialized fintech companies lending to millennials. How do you see the future? Do you see a lot of M&A, mergers, acquisitions, buying out? How do you foresee this rolling out going forward?
So, so if you see in the next 4 to 5 years, probably COVID has already done some consolidation. The regulators and Google has done some consolidation. So probably the business will also do some consolidation over the next 3 to 4 years. I think you will see some of the new age banking licensing coming out, like the typical new banking licensing coming out. So a lot of these fintechs, which are doing some very specific and unique proposition from a consumer standpoint, will be the first entrance into these newer banks. So I think that's the real future, that you will have some level of market consolidation happening on one side because of business. There would be some new regulatory policies which will facilitate some of these fintechs morphing into a newer bank proposition, which will be very, very specific to meet certain kind of consumer needs. You will have more digitization happening. So what you will see over a period of time is that more consumers being focused from paying cash and or through other methods of payment to coming onto digital. So that's I think that's the future, and probably that's not going to happen in 5, but maybe in 3 to 4 years.
Oh, that's right. So thank you so much, Yogi ji. Thank you so much, Devi ji. Thank you so much, Nitin. It was a very learning experience for me to know, to talk to you guys about different segments that you represent, and it was a very engaging talk. Thank you so much for being part of this BW FinTech Festival.
Thank you, Ashish, and
Thank you, Ashish.
it's a pleasure, Nitya and Devi.
Thank you, Ashish. Thank you, everyone. Nice meeting you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you to all our panelists. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Baba.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is turning out to be a great day, and now it is time to kickstart the much-awaited awards ceremony. Well, in its inaugural edition, BW Businessworld Festival of Fintech Conclave and Awards brings together all the facets of leadership in innovation driven by fintech that contribute to the sustainable economic development at scale. The innovation landscape is a living showcase of bringing clarity and progress within a seemingly chaotic and a confusing environment. Well, with the first edition of the awards, we plan to celebrate the best of fintech practices, technologies, brands, and people. Well, for the hashtag BW Best of Fintech 2021, we feel honored to have a distinguished jury panel for this year. We're absolutely grateful to our August jury, comprising of our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, Chairman and Director, Tourism Finance Corporation of India, Mr. Girish Kulkarni, MD and CEO, Star Union Daiichi Life Insurance, Dr. E.S. Rao, former MD and CEO, IFCI and former Chairman, BOG NDI, Mr. Ninad Kar, partner, 100x.vc, Ms. Anjali Bansal, founder, Avana Capital and former non-executive chairperson, Dena Bank, Mr. Srinath Sridharan, member, Governing Council, Fintech Association for Consumer Empowerment, Mr. Rajan Mehra, partner, Marsh Ventures Advisors, Mr. Praveer Vora, former president and group CTO, ICICI Bank Group, and Dr. Anurag Batra, chairman and editor-in-chief, BW Businessworld and Exchange for Media Group. Well, thank you all our jury members for taking out their precious time to interact with the nominees, evaluating their accomplishment and choosing BW Best of Fintech 2021. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, let's have a look at the jury audiovisual to see what our jury has to say. Could we have the jury, AV, please?
First jury meet of the BW FinTech was a great experience. Being the first edition, there were challenges. The quality of nomination that we received were phenomenal. The jury went through each of the nominations, and with lot of deliberation and discussions, we could finalize the winners. It was a very difficult choice for the jury members because there was a very fine line or very thin line between the winners and the rest.
I must state that it was a great experience being part of that journey. I thank each of the jury members for their valuable inputs that they provided during the deliberations. Wishing BW all the best in their endeavors.
Hi, I'm Srinath, and I was part of the jury that was selecting the BW Fintech Awards this year. Congratulations to all the winners. You richly and deserve the kudos, and it was really tough fight for the final winners to be picked up. Thank you to all the jury members. Thank you to BW for bringing this. This truly showcases that fintech, this is the era of fintech, and Indian fintech is up there in the global standards. Congratulations once again to all the winners.
Congratulations to all the participants and winners of the Businessworld Fintech Awards 2021. It has been a pleasure to be part of the jury, and a really good experience to meet some of the most innovative business models being developed in fintech, as well as the wonderful, energetic, and inspiring entrepreneurs that we got to meet as part of the process. Compliments to the Businessworld team for putting together such a terrific panel. It was a very well informed, rigorous process. Our jury deliberations were interactive, transparent, and I think it was very hard to choose indeed who are the winners. And I would go so far as to say that every single participant and entry in this process, they're all winners. Some got recognized this year. I have no doubt that many of them we will see coming up in the years to come. Once again, compliments and congratulations to all the participants.
India will truly become the fintech capital of the world. The number of startups which we are going to see from India in the fintech space will be truly amazing. And what we saw as part of BW jury for Fintech Awards was truly fascinating. The breadth and the depth of coverage by the startups was absolutely amazing. Congratulations to all of you who joined, and particularly to the winners. It wasn't an easy task, but all the very best to everyone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our wonderful jury indeed. Well, let's move forward in the evening, and the moment is now here that we've been waiting on from since morning. It is now time to announce the BW Best of Fintech Brands and People. Well, let the virtual applause keep roaring, ladies and gentlemen. And with this, may I now request the chairman and editor-in-chief of BW Businessworld and Exchange Media Group, Dr. Anurag Batra, to kindly join us on the screen and say a few words of the inaugural edition. Over to you, Dr. Batra.
Mute me. You'll have to unmute me. You'll have to help me start my video because
Sure.
it's disabled from your end, not mine.
Could I request the team to kindly
yes,
on the back end? So that
now it's there. Good evening.
Perfect.
Good evening to all of you. First of all, thank you to the jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, and our other jury members for joining. I know Mr. Ninath Karpe has joined, so thank you, Mr. Karpe. Both Mr. Ravi and Mr. Karpe are people I look up to. I've had the good pleasure of knowing Mr. Karpe since 1996 when I used to be a young rookie working for a service-led organization, and Mr. Karpe was the country manager of Computer Associates, and he was my client. He was my third client, so I've known Mr. Karpe since then. I can tell you, he has an anti-aging formula. I think he's going to start hawking that and become a billionaire. And then later in life, I met Mr. Ravi, who again I tremendously look up to and respect, and so I'm glad that I'm amongst two jury members. Mr. Ravi was a jury chair, and individuals and leaders I look up to. This is the first year of the Festival of Fintech Awards, and we couldn't have had a better jury chair than Mr. Ravi to chair it. As you saw it in the jury AV, all the jury members were involved. And in the first year is a building base. We got entries, but we know that award initiatives are like children, they grow. So in the third year, they become what I call mature or independent in every aspect in the number of entries. But even in the first year, the quality and quantity of entries was very good. And the jury did spend time looking at them. And we'll hear from Mr. S. Ravi very soon and from Mr. Karpe. So I'll leave it to them. I can only say that We've done it in honestly. That's one quality that we exhibited as a jury, 100%. Every entry was debated. Some of you presented to the jury, so you know that it was a process that involved your presentation and was very transparent. A lot of people have reached out to me saying why we haven't won. One is when you participate in awards, send your senior most person to present. Send your Dhoni, your Virat Kohli, and maybe number two can sometimes, Rohit Sharma can also make you win. And that's also welcome, you know. But send players who know how to present, who really believe in what the company, it makes a difference because the jury has, they've looked at it and your entry, that's why you're shortlisted. They're very 10-minute, 15-minute window to be able to take a call. So they make their decision basis on the presentation and the data you submitted. So clearly, who presents makes a difference. So send your senior most people to present. Your founders, your CEO, if the founder and CEO are the same, send the person who will make the most impact. If you're serious about the award, then also jury likes when a senior person comes. Let me say that we are all human beings. Okay, these are, and then I think what matters is visibility, coherence of how you present. Data matters. Some people refuse to share their financial performance. Now, without that, how do we judge? You know, and you're not listed companies. We know how much you raised, but we don't have financial parameters. So these are things. Send your best person to present, senior most person to present, share financial data. These are two specific suggestions I'd like to give. The next issue of BW Businessworld is dedicated to today's winner and fintech, and our jury members are also writing for the issue. And we are specialists writing on the future of fintech and where it is headed. It's a domain that is growing. India is a very underbanked, underpenetrated country. I know in the stock markets, in the last 11 months, we've gone from 2 crore plus investors to 4 crore plus investors. So technology and environment can both create new milestones. And I'm sure the fintech players today who participated in the BW Businessworld Fintech Awards will create those milestones. I will not stay between you and the jury chair's address and Mr. Karpe's address, but I congratulate all of you who participated, especially the winners who won. And sometimes there was a very little difference between who won and who didn't. So the jury and the jury chair did agree to some of the jury suggestions of making jury mentions because you were very good, but you were up against very tough competition. So it was all relative marking. Awards are also about elimination. So, I would say that, the jury has been able to recognize your work and what you are doing and your future potential. Keep working. This is the first edition. Hopefully, the second edition will be a physical edition, face-to-face edition. While we're a technology-led initiative, I think human touch always matters. And so hopefully by that time, some of you will be able to share your financial details, would have made more progress. So I wish you luck. We were talking about yesterday in the conference with all the founders about policy risk, about the central banks wanting to control. Blockchain is changing every business. Clearly, the financial services domain is also being impacted by blockchain. And blockchain in the financial services world is cryptocurrency. We now hear that there is a legislation because the government wants to protect non-scrupulous players for impacting the lives of investors negatively, because crypto did see in the initial years some not so credible players coming in and starting cryptocurrency. So the central bank may launch its own cryptocurrency. So clearly policy enablement can help. And also look at NPCI, the kind of work NPCI has done to enable this whole ecosystem is laudable. So with these remarks, I wish you luck, congratulate you, and I look forward to celebrating your success over the next few minutes. Thank you so much. Back to you, Bhavna.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Anurag Batra. And ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the stage and screen is firstly our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, Chairman and Director, Tourism Finance Corporation of India, and Mr. Ninath Karpe, a partner, 100x.vc. Thank you so much, firstly, to our jury chair and our jury member to join us on the stage and to help us in felicitating. But as Dr. Batra rightly said, that we would love you also to address. So Mr. Karpe, first, if you could address to our audience, and then we can go to our jury chair. First, thank you so much, sir. A few words from you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anurag. If I may call you by the first name, I can't call you Dr. Batra. I've known Anurag for last 25 years plus. It's probably more than the average age of all the startup founders who are going to get an award. But he's always behaved like a startup entrepreneur. And we are so glad and happy with what you're doing.
And Mr. Karpe, you can mention I had hair when you first started knowing me, okay? I tell my children that Papa wasn't bald, he had hair. So if you say it, it'll be more credible, sir.
Sure. I'll call them up. And of course, my brother Ravi is, if I wanted a absolutely immaculate, perfect chairman of a jury job is not easy. The person who makes a difference is the chairman, and Ravi did a great job. I will just make 2-3 quick comments because I'm really passionate about this topic. I have said it before and I'm going to say it again. India will be the fintech capital of the world. And I say it for the reason no other country has the breadth and depth of fintech issues faced, and India has all of it: volumes, depth, breadth. So it is up to you, young startup founders and not so young, to figure out a friction issue which requires fixing. Use technology, use your mind. There's an opportunity there. And of course, what better recognition to get for your fintech startup than a Businessworld award. Startup journeys of founders can be lonely. The best thing a startup founder can hope to get is a recognition from Businessworld. So great job, Businessworld. All the best to all the startup founders. I hope to see many more unicorns and of course some trillion-dollar companies from fintech sector, from India. Hopefully all of them, if not some of them, are part who have gone through this award recognition from Businessworld. Thank you for inviting me again, and all the best to the winners and all those who participate.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, with this, if I may request our jury chair to kindly say a few words. Mr. S. Ravi, over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good evening. Namaste. And thank you so much for calling me and making me the jury chair. It was a pleasure to interact with all the jury persons across, people like Ninad, who have deep respect, because I have had a long association with Ninad, and I know how passionate he is about the fintech world. And of course, Anurag, who has taken this initiative. First year, first award is always very difficult because you are benchmarking everything. And that is what, is the biggest challenge. First, creating awareness, then getting the nominations, then selecting the best, and also creating categories. Because when you start a jury or a sort of an award on fintech, you have to have various categories, and they are very, very, there is a thin line between each category, and to take a decision on that was very, very tough for all the members. And I must appreciate the BW team for giving us all the inputs to make that happen. We deliberated a lot on various entries that we got. We know that India is poised for a great future in the fintech world. 2,000 odd companies with a USD 25 billion absolute market size at this point of time, and about 1/10 or 1/15 of the world global market. We are poised for bigger things, and this award can motivate many other fintech companies to join. Let us also understand a few more things, and very quickly. The regulatory space is going to change, and that is going to happen very quick and fast. So the jury had to be mindful of that, because the regulatory space, which is not, it's an unregulated terrain at present. And what happened in the recent some incidences, the jury had to be mindful of what decisions had to be taken. Second, the jury did not have financial data, and we did not have a futuristic outlook from some of them. So these 2-3 things actually we could not actually we could deliberate more. We could have taken a finer decision, But these were some of the constraints the jury faced. But I know we selected the very best, and we would encourage people to come to the next year, be more competitive, make a better presentation, and come forward and encourage, because this is going to actually be a big motivation for many of the people who are associated with various companies in the fintech space. And I'd like to thank BW for giving this opportunity. And I thank all the jury members. I congratulate all the winners. You deserve this. And we look forward for more competition in the next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to our jury chair, S. Ravi, for starting off with this wonderful awards, giving in his point of view as well. And definitely thank you so much, Mr. Karpe, for also sharing your insights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the next few minutes. These are going to be the glorious minutes. Now,
Bhavna, if I may say, Mr. Ravi, currently the chairman of the Tourism Finance Corporation of India. He's a past chairman of the Bombay Stock Exchange, and he's been on almost every Indian major banks board, major, not all, but most, I can say. He's also a very well-respected CA firm, and from a policy standpoint in financial services, he is relied upon by all stakeholders that matter. And just wanted to mention again, as Mr. Karpe also said, that we couldn't have had a better jury chair. And also in the first year, we need somebody who kind of takes the jury along with all the constraints. So Mr. Ravi was very constructive and positive in his approach. So I want to place it before you. As I said, both in the way the entries come and what we do at our end to present to the jury, in the second year, we would try to be perfect. So my extra gratitude to Mr. Ravi.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Anurag, for this great initiative.
Thank you. And with those glorious words, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time, and having our eminent jury, we couldn't have asked for anything better to have this awards. Now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment we've all been waiting for. It is now time to begin. And I would request you all to please use the hashtag BWBestOfFintech to spread the word. Also, you can watch us live on www.businessworld.in and kickstarting the first category for today. So ladies and gentlemen, there are going to be 15 categories for the first category right now, which is the best digital lender. Well, it is now time to find out who is the winner. Could we have the winner, AB, please? So ladies and gentlemen, with the virtual applause, the best digital lender, it goes to LoanTap. So congratulations to the entire team of LoanTap for getting the best digital lender. And may I request Satyam Kumar, the CEO of LoanTap, to kindly join us on the stage and screen.
Thank you very much, Business World, Jury Chair, Mr. Ravi, Mr. Ninad, and all the distinguished jury members who could not join in today's listing. This will go a long way in boosting the morale of the team, which was working round the clock, even during the COVID time, in providing credit to Kirana segment or provision store segment. It's not very far memory when we were all struggling for the basic necessities, basic things. The need was to get more and more products from the manufacturer, from the dealer chain, and the products can't come without providing a right kind of a credit facility. And the whole LoanTap team has braved the COVID fears. They have been operating from office, from home, across this vertical to ensure that the wheel keeps on going, and none of the consumer or none of our customers, which is a Kirana store itself, goes high and dry as far as the basic necessities are concerned. Thank you very much to the jury all over again for selecting LoanTap.
Thank you and congratulations. Now I'd request words of encouragement first from our jury chair. Mr. Ravi, if you could have your words of encouragement to our team out here. Over to you, sir.
So first of all, congratulations, because you deserve it. And of course, you have worked hard for it. Your presentation was good. And I know you have a good business model. And the jury, in its wisdom, selected you, your company. So congratulations, best wishes. Would like you to participate actively in the next year and keep hanging on to that award if possible. So that's the way to look forward. So
Thank
best
you.
wishes.
Thank you very much.
Could I now request Mr. Karpe for your words of encouragement?
Let me echo what Ravi says. You guys are doing amazing job, not just for India, for Bharat as well. So keep doing. We are proud of what you're doing, and we would like to see you really, really succeed a lot. That's what juries want to see awardees. All the very best.
Well, thank you so much. Dr. Anurag Batra, your words of encouragement.
Thank you, Satyam. I interacted with you during the panel discussion. We were talking about risks, and we were talking about innovation and consumer insights. You clearly have used all the insights that you gave on the panel to be able to build. So all the best. Congratulations. As Mr. Karpe said, hopefully, $3 billion company, basically large impact, large company. And as I've said, that this is a sector, Mr. Ravi also shared number, where we have leapfrogged the Western world, where we built really futuristic company. So LoanTap is a front runner and is a representative of this fintech sector that we in some way are leading the world in, because we are serving 20, 30 Europes and definitely a couple of USAs. And so congratulations, continue to do well. Please congratulate everyone at LoanTap.
Thank you very much, sir, and look forward to stay true to the trust bestowed upon by the team, by the jury. Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 14 more categories and this is going to be exciting. Let's move on to the next category, which is the best digital lending platform. It is now time to find out who the winner is. Could we have the winner, Amy, please? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the best digital lending platform, and that goes to Bharat Pay. And may I now request, as you can see on the stage and screen, Suhail Samir, Group President, Bharat Pay. Firstly, congratulations, Suhail, on this incredible win. I'd now like to pass it on to you.
No, thank you for recognizing the team. I was hearing the last facilitation speech and not very dissimilar. We've been all working throughout COVID, right? We work with small merchants, and this is a time where actually they needed the support most. And all of our team has been working through this time. Many of them away from family because not necessarily safe to go back if you're getting so much exposure. And I think this is sort of a big win for them, right? So this will go a long way in paying them back for what they've delivered. So I think thank you for BW, thank you to the jury, thank you for all of you in believing in us. I think we are still getting started. As Dr. Anurag said, this is a large space and we are just getting started, and hopefully a lot more recognition and scale to go.
Well, that's great. Congratulations, Suhail. I'd now request words of encouragement from our jury chair, Mr. Ravi. S. Ravi, sir, over to you.
Yeah, so keep the flag of Bharat flying. That's what I have to say. You have done a fantastic job. Keep it flying. My best wishes, our best wishes from all of us.
Thank you. Thank you. That's super. Could I request our jury, Mr. Karpe, for your words of encouragement?
Fantastic work. Great model. Great execution. May the force be with you.
Well, I'm loving this, and may I request Dr. Anurag Batra for his words of encouragement to our winner.
Thank you, Bhamna. Savi, congratulations. Again, as I said, jury looked at performance, it looked at articulation, and it looked at future potential. If I have to sum up how we came up with the award, and we at BW Businessworld do all our award through jury validation, and what the jury does is final for us. We are only custodians of the brand. So congratulations. You're no stranger to BW Businessworld initiatives and what Bharat Pay is doing in terms of innovating in its business model. And fintech such a space that when you talk of agility, I think this is one space where you need situational agility every 4 weeks, 8 weeks, because you're dealing with competition, you're dealing with evolved consumer behavior, and you're dealing with data. So, and you're sometimes also dealing with policy tweaks. So, I think to be able to perform in a changing environment which has so much flux and continue to stay ahead, really kudos. And I know when I met you and we did seek Samir's views on when we were doing this, what should we do? And he talked about his other founders and how they have a brilliant tech product. So clearly the product comes into play. So congratulations to the complete Bharat Pay team. Continue to do well. I'm sure you're on to building something even more impactful than what you built till now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with those words of encouragement, this is now time to move on to the third category, which is the best financial inclusion. Well, let's see who the winner is. Could we have the winner, AV, please? Well, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner of the best inclusion, financial inclusion, and that is a Checkbook. May I now request Vipul Sharma, founder and CEO of Checkbook, to kindly join us on the stage and screen.
Hi, thank you, the jury chair, the entire jury, and Dr. Anurag Batra as well. I'm actually in a low light condition area, which has sort of slightly poor network, so I won't be able to switch on my camera, unfortunately. But I think, the main sort of winners of this award are millions of these small business owners across the country, whom we try to serve in various ways across banking, lending, and of course in bookkeeping and so on and so forth. And I think we have a long way to go. The goal is to see how we can bring generational transformation for this community by bringing them really a digital bank which takes them 5-10 years in the future with a tech product which is available now and really takes care of the entire financial control center that they might want to have. I think that's been really the goal that we've been working towards. And I think this award encourages our teams and of course makes us work harder. So thank you very much for this award. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Quickly, from our jury chair first, sir, your words of encouragement for our winner.
Congratulations, people and the Checkbook team. This word checkbook and the coinage that the brand that you've done is excellent. Because when I was 18, I wanted to always have a checkbook. My father wouldn't give a checkbook. Okay. So this word checkbook is a very fascinating selection of a brand.
Thank you.
Of course, backed by good innovation, good service, good reach, and all the factors that can make your company grow to the next level. Wishing you all the best, and we look forward for your participation in the future too.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you. And may I request our jury to start with your words of encouragement?
Congratulations, Vipul. A great job. Without inclusion, there's no progress. Without inclusion, there's no development. Without inclusion, life is meaningless. You're doing just the right thing India requires. All the very best. Keep going.
Thank you, Mr. Karpe. Thank you for your kind words.
Thank you and congratulations once again, Mr. Sharma. Thank you for joining us.
And I just want to say that, I'd like to congratulate you again. Checkbook is again taken a path of innovation. And the beauty about fintech is when we talk of innovation and disruption, this is a sector which has seen players like you actually practice that. So congratulations, keep doing well. It's early days and hopefully we'll see you physically face to face and have a visual impact of meeting you. Okay. All the best. Congratulations.
Absolutely, Dr. Anurag. Looking forward to that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much and congratulations once again. So, well,
Thank you, Anurag. I need to take leave. Sorry,
Yes.
pardon me. Thank you.
No, Mr. Karpe is just following his passion. He's also a very big theater enthusiast, and he needs to go for a play. So that's okay. Thank you for joining the jury, and thank you for time and during the jury deliberations. We're grateful. Thank you, Mr. Karpe.
Thank you, Ninad.
Thank you, Mr. Karpe, for joining in and giving your time as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time to move on to our next category, which is the best insurtech. Let's have a look at who the winner is. Could we have the winner, AV, please? So, well, ladies and gentlemen, the best insurtech, and that goes to ACCO. And may I request Sanskriti Bakshi, Senior Manager ORM, ACCO, to kindly join us on the stage and screen. Congratulations, Sanskriti, on this award. May I now request you to join us and put your video and audio on. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I won't be able to actually turn on my camera because I'm in a low light area. Basically, this is poor network, so I won't be able to turn on the camera. And our CEO couldn't join and attend to receive the award due to some last minute meeting with our regulator. But yeah, we at ACCO would like to thank BW Businessworld for the recognition. And we are thrilled to receive such a prestigious title. And this truly validates us that we are on the right track to lead digital insurance in India. Thank you, jury, and thank you rest of the team at ACCO for making it possible.
Thank you and congratulations. May I now request words of encouragement from our jury chair, Mr. Ravi?
So congratulations to the whole team of ACCO, because this company has emerged in the last couple of years. And this is one company which means in this space has suddenly become very competitive and is has got a very good recognition. So we sort of compliment you for that. And the jury, all the jury members were sort of very enthused by your business model, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the compliment.
And congratulate Varun. I know he couldn't come here, but we would set up a separate time to interact with him. So congratulate Varun.
But on a lighter vein, you should, with such fintech awards, you should have brighter lights and good technology and, you know, good connectivity.
Sure, sir. Sure. We'll keep in mind next time. Yeah. Fingers crossed for next year as well.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we move on to our next category, which is our fifth category, which is the best emerging technology innovation. Let's have a look at who the winner is. Could we have the winner, AV, please? So, well, ladies and gentlemen, the best emerging technology innovation, and that goes to CreditWatch. Congratulations to the entire team. And we're joined right now with Meghna Suryakumar, founder and CEO of CreditWatch. Firstly, congratulations, Meghna, to you and your entire team. With this, I'd like to pass the stage and screen to you. Over to you.
Thank you, Businessworld. It's really an honor to be able to accept this award, and I'm really happy to accept this on behalf of the entire CreditWatch team and also my co-founder Sandeep. We really feel thrilled that some of the cutting-edge technologies that we've been working on, especially doing deep learning and AI and ML on a lot of unstructured data, which is very hard in India today. The challenges that we took on has been recognized, and we're very thrilled. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. May I now request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for his words of encouragement.
Congratulations to you and your entire team at CreditWatch. And this is one example which Mr. Anurag was mentioning, Dr. Anurag was mentioning about presentation. You were very impressive in your presentation. And we took a lot of time from you on that day. and you could convey what we had to. We were we had many questions, and I think you could just give us a way ahead on that. So congratulations and best wishes to you and your
Thank
team.
you very much. Appreciate it.
Dr. Batra?
Congratulations, Meghna, and continue to do well. What you do does impact the sector in terms of its profitability and the impact. So you're a very important part of the ecosystem. Congratulations and well done.
Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's quickly move on to our next category, which is the process innovation in fintech. Well, it is now time to find out the winner. Could we have the winner, Avi, please? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the process innovation in fintech, and that goes to Presolve 360, and we're going to be joined right now. We have Namita Shah, co-founder Presolve 360, joining us on the stage and screen. Firstly, congratulations, Namita, on this incredible win. We'd now like you to join us on the stage and screen in total. Over to you.
Thank you so much, and I speak and accept this award on behalf of all the founders and the team at Presolve 360. It's a privilege to receive this award, and it definitely wouldn't be possible without our team, our advisors, and every person who believed in us since Presolve 360 was just an idea. In fact, we woke up with an online dispute resolution platform, and we won't sleep until digital access to justice is a reality in our country. So thank you so much, Businessworld, and all the jury members for recognizing our efforts in this space. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations.
All the best, Namita. All the
Thank you
best.
so much.
As you know, that all BW Business World Awards, whether it's BW Legal World Award, are through a jury process. Our jury chair, Mr. Ravi, is here. So clearly, it's process driven and totally on the basis of merit. So I'll congratulate you, Namita, and would request Mr. S. Ravi to encourage you.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations on this award. I must compliment you for the business model itself. Dispute is a dispute is a very big aspect in the Indian ecosystem, and especially Government of India at various levels in various places is looking at dispute resolution. And you have started something which is actually going to help the society, and a lot of people can use this, and it's a great initiative. And I think you are on the right path. You just need to put yourself how to expand and how to reach further. That's the only thing that we felt that day. But you were the sole person in this space, and I think you deserve this award. You and your team deserves this. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you and congratulations once again. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's move on to the seventh category, which is the best digital card. It is now time to see who the winner is. Could we have the winner, Avi, please? So, ladies and gentlemen, for the best digital card, and that goes to Zaggle. Congratulations to the entire team, and may I now request Avinash Kulkindi, MD and CEO of Zaggle, to kindly join us on the stage and screen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to be requesting Avinash. Yes, you're right there. Could you? Yes, over to you, sir.
So it's a privilege. Thank you so much to Businessworld, Dr. Batra, the esteemed jury, all the members, jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi. It's a great honor. And it's also great validation of the work that we've done. I want to especially thank our founder and executive chairman, Mr. Raj, who's been the guiding light for the work that we are doing and we continue to do. The credit actually goes to the entire Zaggle team. It's their work, and as a lot of the other recipients earlier mentioned, it was through COVID times that teams worked and served customers and we were able to pivot our business where entire business today, 90% of the cards that we issue, whether it's on the credit side or on the prepaid side, is completely digital. And to be able to make that transformation during COVID, so tremendous credit goes to the team. Also, our partners like Visa and RuPay, and our partner banks, Yes Bank, RBL Bank, and IndusInd. So thank you so much.
Thank you and congratulations. Now I'd request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for his words of encouragement. Over to you, sir.
Congratulations to the Jaggle team and yourself for this award. When we saw the presentation and when we went through the whole data that you had given, it was very interesting. And my first take was, what is a card company doing here? So, and then when I went in and we saw the deck that you had given, it was very interesting. Compliments to you. I wish you all success. You have done really hard work during COVID times, and I think you keep doing the work, and we'll see you next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you to our jury chair.
Congratulations, Avinash. I'm sure it's early days for you, and your best is yet to come. So grow, make an impact, and please congratulate Raj from my side. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Batra. Thank you so much.
Thank you and congratulations, and keep that smile on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's more to smile to all our winners coming up next. Well, let's move on to our next category, which is coming up, which is a special jury mention, which is the best fintech startups. Could we have a look at the winner, AB? So, well, ladies and gentlemen, for the special jury mention, best fintech startup, and that goes to Refin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the stage and screen is Sameer Agarwal, CEO Refin right now. Thank you and congratulations, Sameer, on this incredible win. I'd now like to bring you on the stage and screen. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you, Businessworld. Thank you, jury, Mr. Ravi, and the other members of the jury, Dr. Batra. Thank you for this award. I think it's been a difficult year. Last 1 year, we are coming out of the shadows of the last year, and recognition like this will help propel our business at a much faster pace. Our team has worked really very hard over the last couple of years to provide loans digitally to really the bottom of the pyramid. And on behalf of the entire team, once again, I would like to thank Businessworld and the entire jury.
Thank you and congratulations on this incredible win. But I'd now like our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for his words of encouragement. Over to you, sir.
Congratulations, Mr. Sameer and the team at Refin for getting this award. And you have a very good business model. And these are early days, of course. And I wish you all success in the future. And of course, you will be growing, and I'm sure we'll see you in the future. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Dr. Batra?
And Sameer, as clearly you were very passionate. I saw your presentation, and you were nominated in many categories. So congratulations. Awards are a way to say you're doing well, but you can do even better. You have the potential. So I'd say to you, go on, dream big, because whatever you dream, you will achieve that. So all the best.
Thank you very much, Dr. Batra.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's get the congratulations on, and as we move to the 9th category, which is the jury's special jury mention, Best FinTech Startups. Could we have the winner, AV, please? So, ladies and gentlemen, special jury mentioned best fintech startups, and that goes to Simple. And if I may request Nityanand Sharma, co-founder and director, Simple, to kindly join us on the stage and screen. There you are. Over to you, Mr. Sharma.
Hi, thank you, Business Week. Thank you, all the members of the jury. Super excited about this award on behalf of the team. We've been working very hard, trying to bring a lot of trust in online commerce. And an award like this definitely goes a long way in boosting our morale. And thank you very much for honoring us.
Absolutely. Well, every week is a business week, and on behalf of BW Business World, we absolutely congratulate you on the same. Well, I'd request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for your words of encouragement, sir.
Congratulations, Nityanand, and your entire team. I wish you all the best. You deserve to be here. We would like you to do better. We would like to see you more often with a lot of progress, with better performance, and we would like you to be there right at the top. Best wishes.
Thank you very much.
Well, also, I'd request Dr. Batra for your words of encouragement.
Congratulations, Nityanand, and early days. I'm sure you'll do even better. So keep doing what you do and keep improving, keep disrupting, keep innovating. And we at BW Business will cover fintech very aggressively. So the next issue is dedicated to fintech sectors and to the winners. So clearly we'll take your story to our audiences and to the stakeholders that matter in the fintech ecosystem. So congratulations, keep doing well. Congratulate your team.
Thank you, Dr. Prata. Appreciate it.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we move on to our next category, which is the 10th category. And let the applause keep roaring, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on to the Best FinTech Startup of the Year special mention. Could we have the AV, please? So, well, ladies and gentlemen, for the Best FinTech Startup of the Year special mention, and that goes to Grow.in. Well, congratulations to the entire team. And may I now request Lalit Keshre, the CEO of Grow.in, to kindly join us on the stage and screen. Lalit, congratulations, a virtual applause from our side. And we'd love to have you now with your words. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much to the jury for awarding us this. This is all teamwork. Our mission is to democratize investing in India, make it accessible, simple, transparent to millions of people in India. This is just the start. We have just started, and all of us, congrats to other founders also who won. I think this is just the starting point for all of us, and let's all make fintech give a big impact, make impactful contribution to the country's growth. Thank you.
Well, congratulations, Lalit. I really feel that we could have placed you on the screen and you could have done that speech with, great momentum. Thank you so much and congratulations, Lalit. Well, I just request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for his words of encouragement to this wonderful team out here. So over to you.
Congratulations, Lalit, and your team at Grow. This word grow itself signifies many things. I hope you keep up to the expectation of the word grow itself and keep doing better each year. And I hope you become relevant in this space. Best wishes.
Thank you. And Dr. Batra, your words of encouragement.
Congratulations, Lalit. You did a very nice gesture of congratulating other winners and founders. The fact is that, life is about abundance. Everyone should grow. And as the ecosystem grows, there's enough for all of you. And, all of you have a unique business model. You have your own sweet spots. So as you rightly said, it's a long journey for you ahead. And I'm sure you will achieve very important milestones on that journey. So wish you well. May you continue to grow both financially and spiritually. So happy growth to you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's move on to our next category. Well, we're talking about the 11th category, which is the Best FinTech Startup of the Year. Let's have a look at who the winner is. Could we have the winner, AV, please? Fintech Startup of the Year, and that goes to Bharat Pay. And as you can see on your screen, joining us is Suhail Sameer, Group President, Bharat Pay, again and it got to be great, winning streak right there, Suhail, for you. I'd now like you to have your moment as well. Over to you.
Thank you very much. I think I would like to three sets of people. First, I would like to thank our merchants who've sort of shown trust in us, worked with us, or sort of taken, helped us grow, right? I think as we started, we were a very young company and probably committed a lot of mistakes. And I think they've stuck with us and enabled us to help them. And a big thank you to them. I think the second set is, of course, my Bharat Pay family. I think without them, this would not be possible. My vision, Ashneer's vision, and the remaining founders' vision would come to nothing. It was not for the people we had, and they worked tirelessly to achieve what we've done. And I think last, from the full Bharat Pay family to the jury members who sort of thought us worthy of this award. I'm not really sure whether we deserve it or not, but I think my personal promise to all of you that we will do our best, that 5 years down, when you look back, you will feel that you made the right selection, right? So thank you very much for selecting us.
Thank you and congratulations, Suhail. Well, I'd request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for his words of encouragement. Over to you, sir.
Congratulations, Suhail. Welcome back again. So first, I would like to say one thing that, the brand itself which you have created is very, very interesting. And the second part is that you are motivated to take it to the next 5 years. And the fact that you would like to be, because this space is changing very fast and there is a lot of competition and there are going to be regulatory challenges, but you're looking at the next 5 years is a very, very sort of a very encouraging sign, and I wish you all the best. It's really it's 2 awards, a great it's a great step, and I think you should motivate, your team should feel motivated, because there was a lot of discussion on these awards, and I must tell you that with a lot of agreements and disagreements, we finally came to the winners, and you deserve it. All the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Batra?
Sameer, I definitely believe in what you guys do. And I can only say we have no doubt that you'll do well. We don't have to wait 5 years. I'm sure it'll be much before 5 years. But yes, we have no doubt, because in the category you applied, there were many players who applied. And it was a category that was discussed a lot before the jury arrived at a decision. So congratulations, well deserved, well earned. I'm sure you'll continue to do well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, two rows in a night. I'm sure this is going to be a great way to celebrate. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's move on to the 12th category. It is now time for the individual awards, which is the first up, the Fintech Women Leader of the Year. Runner-up, could we have the winner, AV, please? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Fintech Women Leader of the Year, and we can see her on the stage and screen. That's Sheena Jain, VP, Koana Capital. Well, congratulations, Ms. Jain, on this incredible win. I'd now like you to have your moment out here. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Businessworld and the esteemed jury, for this gesture. I think it feels great to receive this award in the inaugural year. I think such platforms do a great job in throwing the spotlight on fintech, and through that financial inclusion, as we all have been discussing in the last 1 hour. I think this has really true power to improve the lives at the grassroots level. And I really hope this inspires a lot of young entrepreneurs to venture out in fintech, and really hoping that a lot of women founders and leaders are there in the mix in the years to come. So thank you so much for this.
Thank you and congratulations. May I request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi, for his words of encouragement.
So congratulations to you and your entire team. And you can be an example for many women entrepreneurs who are looking for a way forward. And I think this award given to you and which you deserve can actually encourage many young women leaders and entrepreneurs. Best wishes.
Tina, all the best. You have a very good background. You started at Avendas. You're from XLRI, so you're a young leader, so it augurs well for a lot of young people. And clearly, you're doing well. It's a domain that is a futuristic domain. As I said yesterday, and I'm saying again, there's possibly a domain in India where we have leapfrogged the world, the Western world, and we built our own business models for our unique country, which is underpenetrated in every segment of fintech. So clearly, it's a sector that can only grow from where it is and see innovation and disruption like no other sector. And financial services, fintech has also an impact which is possibly bigger than a lot of other sectors. So congratulations, continue to do well. Awards mean that there are more expectations from you, and we have no doubt that you'll live up to those expectations. So God bless you. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you and congratulations once again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we move on to the next award, which is the FinTech Women Leader of the Year Special Mention. Could we have the winner, Evie, please? And ladies and gentlemen, FinTech Women Leader of the Year Special Mention, and that goes to Meghna Surya Kumar, founder and CEO, CrediWatch. Congratulations, Meghna, on this incredible win. Over to you.
Thank you again, Businessworld. Actually, we didn't nominate for this particular category, so it's a very pleasant surprise. I really appreciate this particular honor, and I hope that this can be seen as an inspiration for all other women founders and leaders in and around India and around the globe to be able to follow their dreams. So thank you very much.
Could I request our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi? So over to you.
Congratulations, Meghna, for this great award. So we went through the journey of yours and we felt it was inspiring. Apart from what you have achieved in CrediWatch and what you had done before, it was a huge. So I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, Ravi, sir, you are. In between, we had an issue for a couple of seconds, but you're back fully.
So you are an inspirational leader. We saw your journey, and applauds to you and your entire team. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Dr. Batra?
Meghna, continue to do well. All the best. We know we need more women entrepreneurs. So clearly, any recognition in this category, the jury did do special mentions because the jury wants to encourage women entrepreneurs. And overall in the tech space, there are lesser women entrepreneurs. So any encouragement to more women founders is welcome. And congratulations to you. Keep doing well.
Thank you, Anurag. Appreciate it.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's move on to the final two categories. First up, the FinTech Women Leader of the Year. Let's have a look at who the winner is. Could we have the winner, Avi, please? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the FinTech Women Leader of the Year, and that goes to Mabel Charco, co-founder and CEO, Open. Congratulations, Mabel, on this incredible win. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Being an entrepreneur takes a lot of grit and determination, and initiatives like the Businessworld Festival of FinTech Awards gives a big booster to our confidence as entrepreneurs and motivates us to keep hustling. I would like to thank the entire Businessworld team as well as respected members of the jury for nominating and selecting me with this honor. Thank you.
Could I request our jury chair, S. Ravi? Over to you, sir.
So congratulations, well done. You deserve it. We have seen all the presentation that you made and also the deck and your journey itself. So it is an inspiring role. You can be an inspiring role model for many, and we wish you all the best in this space, especially where there are not too many people, and it's a new line, new area, and you have established yourself reasonably. And it takes a lot for an entrepreneur to do that. I congratulate you for doing this.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Batra?
Mabel, congratulations. Keep doing well. It is Asia's and possibly world's first kind of business model and open platform that you're building. So we wish you extra luck. And I'm sure you're an inspiration to other young women who want to do well and make an impact in society through the route of entrepreneurship. All the best, Mabel. I'm sure your best is yet to come.
Thank you, Dr. Batra.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, let's move on to the final category, which is the FinTech Leader of the Year. It is now time to find out who the winner is. Could we have the winner, Evie, please? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the FinTech Leader of the Year, and that goes to Archit Gupta, founder and CEO, ClearTax. Well, congratulations to Archit. Well, he can't be joining us live, but we do pass in our congratulations to him on getting the FinTech Leader of the Year. Well, with this, I'd now request Dr. Batra to take it forth with the closing, as well as we have our jury chair right here. So over to you.
First of all, Bhavna, thank you for hosting it today. I know you had a long day. We started at 10:15, and you've become a veteran of BW events. So you understand our philosophy, how we do it. So thank you. I'd like to appreciate your collaborative work with us. My special congratulations to Mr. S. Ravi, both for chairing the jury, putting in so much time and effort, and then making time again today to encourage all the winners and felicitate all the winners. Thank you so much. As I said, Ravi said, award initiatives are like children. They all grow up. You have two grown-up young professionals, your sons. So, in these early days, they learn to walk on their feet. And we endeavor to make it as the recognition for the FinTech domain, and our jury's involvement will make it. Hopefully next year also, you'll be there to be able to guide us and help us select the right winners. So thank you once again. My sincerest gratitude to you and all the jury members, Mr. Karpe, and everyone else who made time, put in efforts to select the winners. Congratulations to all the winners. And the next issue of BW Businessworld is about FinTech, and the winners of FinTech that have won at the FinTech Festival are profiled and their stories are articulated there. The current issue is the 40 under 40 winners, and again an impressive list. So God bless you. Keep doing well. Thank you, Ravi sir, once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And
Bhavna, I just want to thank Devika especially. It's her first event with us, but she's done a 10 on 10 job, and she's understood the method and the madness that we have at Businessworld. So especially to Devika, and a lot of people have supported her, Thalis, Ashish, the complete backend team, the entry team. Deepak is doing this award, Raghav, Tanvi's whole team, Prerna Singh Rathore. And Devika, I may be forgetting names, so you can mention them because, but Devika, you've been meticulous, and I know once or twice I've told you, don't worry, it'll go well. And we know that we have a lot to improve. No problems in saying that we have a lot to improve. But I promise you, next year we'll be close to perfect. So thank you, Devika, and the entire Businessworld team for making this happen. God bless you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Dr. Batra. I'd just like to give the stage also to our jury chair, Mr. S. Ravi. Firstly, thank you so much for your time and giving in your guidance and being our jury chair for this year. I'd just like to end it with giving the stage and screen to you first, and then we'll have an official closing. Over to you, sir.
So thank you, BW, for making me the jury chair and inviting me. It was a learning process for me also. Seeing all these nominations, it was a learning process. Seeing all the entrepreneurs come here, people making presentation was an inspiration because we learned a lot in the process. And it was, and one more thing that I would like to be saying this, and this is my second jury award that I have been part of. There has been no recommendation. Nobody has made a single recommendation. Anurag has kept himself off the whole thing, and that makes it very special. And that is one thing that I really like about PW is they have not tried to influence the jury at any point of time, and that makes it very special. And that makes it special for the people who win also, because they know they deserve it. So there is absolute fairness in the whole process. We have gone through a process. There can be a very fine line or a thin line between the winner and the next person, but the fairness is there. And I really compliment the whole entire team of BW, Devika, who has really struggled to communicate with all of us actually, and kept the whole show on. And you, Bhavna, and of course the entire team, and all the other jury members who participated actively in this whole process. And of course, Dr. Anurag Batra for taking this initiative, BW, because the first award is the most difficult one. And you have started. I wish you all success in all the other endeavors that you make. And I wish success in the next FinTech festive that we will have. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again. And Devika, if we can have you on screen and congratulate you. Otherwise, if you don't want to, that's fine. But we're really grateful to you. Deepak, who ran the event, everyone. Devika, I may be forgetting names of people, and I'd like to acknowledge them, or you should acknowledge them. Okay.
So, yes, absolutely. I believe Dr. Batra, Devika is not right now backstage, but we'd ensure that next event onwards, she's also going to be joining us backstage on this.
Hi, Bhavna. I have joined in. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the support and the entire team at the back end, being my first edition with BW, and of course, a very, very new industry, which I started off with working. I'm amazed with the entire madness, I must say. Why? Because that madness has turned out into a golden spot in my entire thing, and of course, a feather added in BW. And thank you so much. Especially, I would like to thank Jury Chair Ravi sir and the entire jury team, Srinath sir, especially to name him. And of course, the entire team at the back end. I have Tanvi, I have Prerna, Raghav, Satrajit, Mr. Rizvi, Ashish, Deepak, and Mayank. And another one is, yes, Hitesh, all of them, and of course the entire editorial team. I thank all of you, and of course Bhavna, a wonderful job done to actually sail us through so well. Thank you so much, Dr. Batra. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for having the trust on the entire team. Thank you so much. Thank you.
God bless you. Good evening. Enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day to you. I won't be seeing most of you on Valentine's Day. I'm very sure I may see at least one or two of you on Valentine's Day, which is Thalis having breakfast with me, and in the evening I'll go to someone to have a cup of tea who's on the broadcast. So we'll leave it at that, and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, well, let's all fall in love with
Yes, God bless you. And Bhavna, our physical events are back, so we'll see you face to face hosting an event. God bless you. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd just like to thank our partners before the official closing. First up, Angel Broking, Zaggle, and the Cambridge Center of Alternative Finance, University of Cambridge Judge Business School. Congratulations, and thank you to all our partners for being a part of this incredible journey of being with us today. Well, this is me, Bhavna Bhatia, on behalf of BW Business World, signing off for the day. Have a good one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Nitin and Avnish, thank you so much for handling the backend website and everything, all the creatives. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you.
Thank you, Devika.